How's it going out there, YouTubers? Cyberneticshark here with another new video haul video for you. So this is a very special video haul, so let's get right in this video haul and see what I got and what it's about. So welcome to an all-new video haul there, people out there in YouTube land and all subsequent social media lands. Welcome to an all-new video haul. So this special video haul is Black Friday haul. Yeah. So this is my second or third Black Friday video haul that I've done now, and this is just a fun blast and so much fun to do, and I just have a lot of fun doing this, showing you some of the great deals I got on Black Friday. And I actually this year I got quite a bit of films for a really good price, and I was really psyched about that, and they had some really good films that I've been wanting to get and see too as well. So to start this video haul off, the first film I like to talk about is an awesome film that I think was really fantastic. I thought it was really well done. A great live action adaptation for this huge phenomenon that swept the nation back in the 90s when it first came around. Became several movies, became several cartoon series, lots of video games, lots of card games later. But this movie is just so much fun because it's a great character and a great cast. And then, of course, the film is Detective Pikachu. Oh, yeah. Love this movie. Got it in 4K. Great price. I think it was only $5.97 I got it for Black Friday. Such an amazing film. So funny. So great. So awesome. Very happy I waited till this, to get this because I got it for such a great deal versus paying full price. This movie is just so much fun, though. You have Ryan Reynolds doing the voice of, Pikachu himself. You have Justice, the guy Justice here that plays the other main character in the film. He's really awesome. And this is just a really fun film. And the whole idea behind it and the CGI work and everything about it was just so well done. And Bill Nighy is in it. He's awesome in it. I absolutely love him in it. And this just comes with a ton of cool special features too as well. If you're not familiar with what comes on this, it comes with detective mode, basically, which is where you can watch Pokemon Detective Pikachu like you've never seen it before and discover a world of hidden clues, behind-the-scenes footage, pop-up trivia, Pokemon facts, fun featurettes, Easter eggs, and more. So that should be fun to watch, finally watching this with that. That'll be interesting and funny. Then you also got alternate opening. You got My Pokemon Adventure, Creating the World of Detective Pikachu featurette. You also got Mr. Mime's audio commentary, which should be funny. Then you got Ryan Reynolds outside the actor studio, which will be super hilarious because, Ryan Reynolds is always funny. And then you got a music video. I don't know what the music video is, but it should be interesting to check out. But if you haven't seen Detective Pokemon Pikachu, it's such a great film. Really funny, hilarious, great, series. Just a great fun film. Like I said, Justice Smith kicks butt in it, so does Ryan Reynolds, and it's just a really well done film. And especially for those huge Pokemon, people that love Pokemon so much, you'll definitely get a kick out of this too as well. So definitely check it out, people. Great purchase, great deal. Very glad I waited till Black Friday for this guy. The next film that I ended up purchasing that I got for Black Friday is a film that I haven't seen yet, but for the price it was, I thought, hey, that's about the price it would cost me to go see it at the theaters, and it was such a great deal, and I really love the original series. I think they're hilarious. I'm interested to see what this one did, from the producers of It, and this movie just looks like an interesting, take. It has a great cast. I mean, you got Aubrey Plaza in it. You have, who else is in this? Brian Tyree Henry, he's funny. You got Gabrielle Bateman, who's awesome. Mark Hamill does the voice of the titular character in this versus Brad Dourif in the original. So I'm really psyched to check this out. Got it for a great deal. Definitely something I've been wanting to see. And that, of course, is a film called Child's Play Remake. Oh, yeah. This whole new take on Chucky, his character, the look of him and everything. It's going to be interesting. Like I said, it's got a stellar cast, I feel. Definitely going to be fun to check out. But this Blu-ray comes with some special features. It comes with audio commentary by the director. His name is Lars Klevberg. You got the making of Child's Play, bringing Child's Play Chucky to life, soundtrack trailer, Lee Hardcastle Claymations, and then gallery and theatrical trailer. So definitely some interesting special features on here. And also another amazing thing about this is it's actually an Orion picture, which Orion hasn't put anything out in like forever. So I was really shocked that they actually were behind putting this out. So I'm psyched as shit too for that, to see what that's all about too, because they haven't put out anything in years. So definitely a must, definitely a check out type of film. If you haven't seen Child's Play yet, definitely give it a whirl, people. It's gonna be a fun film. I feel it's not gonna be. I think it's gonna be just like the originals, maybe a little more scarier, maybe a little more, thrillerish versus the comedy element. So I'm very, very psyched to check this out and see if it's any good. The next film I picked up is an awesome classic that it's its 70th anniversary. Actually, it was the 2017 was its 70th anniversary. But of course, this is their 70th anniversary that they put out. They put out 2 years ago. But they had it on great sale for Black Friday. It's a movie I had actually never seen. I watched it the other day. This movie is absolutely fantastic. Stellar cast in this film, and just a really fun film. And a great holiday addition to my holiday collection. And that, of course, is a film called Miracle on 34th Street. Oh, yeah. So Miracle on 34th Street came out in 1947. So in 2017, it was its 70th anniversary, 72 years now. This movie, like I said, had a stellar cast. It had Natalie Wood in it at like 8 years old. It had Maureen O'Hara, who was an amazing actress that just recently passed away a couple years ago. You also had John Payne in it. You had Edmund Gwenn, who was a really successful British actor. And then you had Gene Lockhart, and also William Frawley was in this film, which was funny to see him in a different type of role versus being Fred Mertz. So that was really cool, too, at the same time, especially because this was shortly before I Love Lucy came on. But this movie was so good. I was like, the transfer of it was fantastic. It looked beautiful, pristine on the Blu-ray HD. And just the whole story was really fun. I thought Edmund did a great job of portraying St. Nicholas, Santa Claus. And I just thought it was a really fun film. Great comedy element to it. Great story. Great, family sentimental. Really glad to finally add this collection because it's such a great film. But this comes with some special features as well. You got audio commentary by Maureen O'Hara. I believe this is her... she did this for in the early 2000s. She did a commentary for its 50th or 60th anniversary. Then you have Hollywood Backstories, Miracle on 34th Street, and basically it's like a little mini documentary about the production and how this movie got made. The actors talk a little bit about what they felt and dealt with and stuff like that. It's a really fun little documentary, so it's worth picking this up to check out that little documentary. Then you got Fox Movie Tone's Hollywood Spotlight, which is also another a little documentary, which is fun. Then you got Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Floating into History, which was really fun too. It's basically kind of giving you a brief history of the Thanksgiving Day floats and stuff like that. Then you got Promotional Short and Poster Gallery. So this is a really fun film, people. If you haven't seen this yet, definitely check it out. Don't wait another minute. This is such a great classic. Must be added to your collection. I am so psyched to have this in my collection finally. I can't believe I waited this long to see it. This movie is fantastic and a real treasure and a real classic. The next film I picked up was a sequel to a film that I really enjoyed the first film. I haven't seen this sequel yet, but I thought for the price it was, it can't go wrong. I love the first one. I'll probably love this one. It's got a great all-star cast of, people's voices. You got Bill Hader. You got Jason Sudeikis. You have Josh Olaf. Basically, is who plays Olaf, Josh Gad, Jesus, and then just a huge other cast of great people, Denny McBride, and so forth. And this movie, you probably know what I'm talking about already, but this movie is the sequel to that film, and I thought I'd give it a try, and it was worth the price. I mean, it was only $6 for the film on Blu-ray DVD with digital, and it's got all new mini movies, and it just, like I said, the first one was really fun and hilarious. And then, of course, there's a film called Angry Birds 2 the movie. Oh yeah. I know this didn't do too well at the box office, but still I feel like this will be a fun, don't care in the world type of film that's just fun, stupid, and just, lets you let loose and not think about anything in the real world. And that's what a lot of these movies I feel are like. They're just fun, pure entertainment. And this is what the first one was like, and so I'm hoping that's what this one is. Like I said, it has an all-star cast with all those people I've talked about. You also got Peter Dinklage in it, Pete Davidson, Zach Woods, Dove Cameron, Little Ray Howery, and it's has a performance by Luke Combs, Kesha. I mean, this movie is just really fun. Sony puts out some great films. I feel that this is one of their best series recently that they put out. Definitely can't wait to watch this, and glad I have it in my collection. The next movie I picked up for Black Friday is a film that came out the beginning of this year that was not a huge box office success. It wasn't anything spectacular, but it did have a decent voice cast, and it looked like a fun CGI film. And I actually watched it just the other day, and I thought it was really fun. I really enjoyed it, and I thought the graphics were really fun. And that is the film called Wonder Park. Oh yeah, Wonder Park. Yeah, this was actually really fun, really silly. I thought it was really classic. Kids will love it, I feel. It has some great animation in it, some great, robot-looking creatures in it that I thought were really fantastically done. And I just thought this was an epic adventure type of film. And it has a really good cast, too. I mean, you have Jennifer Garner doing a voice in it, Matthew Broderick, John Oliver, Mila Kunis, Kenan Thompson, Ken Jeong. I mean, this has a great cast, and they did all a great job. And it is a really interesting story because it is a sad story, but at the same time, it has a lot of great hope, a lot of great joy, and just it has a lot of great funny moments. And if you're into that type of film, if you like that, sentimental / comedy type of films, your kids will love it. You'll love it. It's just a really fun film. If you haven't seen Wonder Park, you should definitely check it out. I think it was really well done. I really enjoyed it. And this comes with tons of fun-filled features. You got to sing along with June. You got How to Draw Boomer and the Wonder Chimps. You got Gus, the yodeling beaver, and more. So this has got some great special features on it, too. And it's just a really fun film. If you haven't seen it, definitely give it a try. And I think your kids will like it. The next film I got for the amazing Black Friday is another CGI film that was done by the guys that did Wallace and Gromit. And this movie has a great all-star cast, too, as well. I mean, you got Hugh Jackman, Zoe Saldana, Zach Galifianakis. And it just looked like a really fun film. It was on sale. It was $7.97. And I wanted to see it. I hadn't seen it yet, so I definitely thought I'd pick it up to check it out because it was definitely worth the price. Like I said, if you go to the movies, it's like $10 anyways. So might as well just pick it up in case I like it. I already have it. So none other than that film is... Ready for it, people? Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Missing Link. Yeah. So this certified fresh film is just such a fun-looking film. The trailer looked awesome, looked amazing, and definitely I just couldn't pass it up. And this actually comes with some special features, which I was really surprised. Because a lot of the claymation ones usually don't. Some of them do, but most of them don't come with too many. But this one actually has pretty decent amount. I mean, you got commentary by Chris Butler. You got creating Mr. Link. You got bringing the final battle on the ice bridge to life, and much more. And so this has just looked so stinking funny. I mean, who can go wrong? Hugh Jackman, amazing actor, amazing person. His character alone is probably going to be amazing, awesome, fun to check out. Zoe Saldana is always fun to listen to, and Zach Galifianakis is always really funny. And, this just looked really fun and hilarious. Kind of along the lines of, the films like Box Trolls, Paranorman, films like that totally makes me think of those films, and I love those films. So I definitely feel I'm going to love this one. So if you haven't seen The Missing Link yet, definitely check it out, people. Certified fresh, really fun film, brought to us by Laka, Productions, and 20th Century Fox. Definitely give it a whirl, people. It's worth the watch, I heard. The next film I picked up for Black Friday is an awesome sequel to a really great film that I thought was really fantastic done. Had a great all-star cast. You had James McAvoy, you had Jason Statham, you had Zoe Deschanel doing a voice in it, Emily Blunt doing a voice in it. And just a really fun all-star cast and great CGI animation. And this one, I couldn't wait to see. I didn't actually get to see it. I still got to watch it. But this one it blew me away that they came up with this awesome character to add to this great universe about garden gnomes. And bringing in the awesome Johnny Depp to do the voice, too, as well. I am psyched as crap to watch this. Hopefully I get to watch it soon. But that, of course, is a film called Sherlock Gnomes. Oh, yeah. So Sherlock Gnomes... $4.97 I got it for at Target. Great deal. Can't wait to watch it. It's so stinking funny, the first one. I am psyched. The first one, like I said, was just really fantastic, and they brought back most of the characters from the first one, gave us a new edition of Sherlock Gnome, and giving us Johnny Depp's voice, and this is just going to be so stinking hilarious. I know it. It's going to be a great film. Can't wait to watch it. If you love the first one, I'm sure you'll love this one. Definitely something I wanted to add to collection, and glad I waited to get it for such a great deal. Also on Sherlock Gnomes, I like to talk about the special features. So this comes with Gnome, it is where the heart is, the making of Sherlock Gnomes, which should be fun. Then you also got Gnome Wasn't Built in a Day, the design and art of Sherlock Gnomes, which should be fun. Then you got Miss Gnomer, Mary J. Blige, and the music of Sherlock Gnomes, so that should be interesting to check out her input in her music she did in the film and stuff like that. Then also you got Stronger Than I Ever Was music video, and more. So definitely some great special features on this bad boy. Can't wait to check those out too, along with the film, and a great addition to the, awesome collection. But the next film I like to talk about too as well that I picked up was a film I haven't seen, but is from the producers of The Rival and Stranger Things, and has a decent cast. I mean, Dennis Quaid's in it, and it looks like just a really cool sci-fi type of film. And that, of course, is a film called Kin. Oh yeah, so this didn't do too well at the theaters. You saw it like maybe a couple weeks in theaters and it got pulled. Definitely, not one of Liongate's, biggest films, but definitely looks like a really interesting and fun sci-fi type of adventure film. And I mean, with the cast of Dennis, Quaid in it, you got James Franco, Zoe Kravitz, Jack Renner, Carrie Coon. I mean, this has got a really decent cast, and I mean, the directors, Jonathan and Josh Baker, are pretty decent directors too, I've heard. But this just looked really fun, and I couldn't pass it up for $5. It was in the $5 bin at Walmart, and, for Black Friday, and I thought, hey, might as well check this out for that cheap of a price and see if it's any good. But this actually comes with some interesting, special features, too, as well. It comes with deleted scenes, of course. Bagman, original short. Learn Behavior, special features at work featurette. Thicker Than Water, the making of Kin, an 8-part documentary. Then you got enhanced visual FX breakdown, theatrical trailer, and then audio commentary by the directors and screenwriter. So this should be an interesting film to check out. Definitely looks fun. Lots of great sci-fi action to it. Definitely something I wanted to see for a while now, and glad I picked it up to check it out. The next film I picked up is an awesome, amazing film that came out back in February of this year that is such a CGI masterpiece with live action elements that is just from an amazing comic book and just so well crafted by Robert Rodriguez, and had a great cast. I mean, from Christoph Waltz to Jennifer Connelly to Edward Norton. Such a great film, and awesome and amazing actors and actresses involved in this film, and so beautifully directed. And the visual effects in this film is so stunning and so superbly done. And then, of course, is a film called Alita: Battle Angel. Yeah. Oh my god, this movie is so freaking awesome. I absolutely loved it. It's so good and so fun. Lots of great action sequences, lots of great story, lots of great one-liners, just amazing CGI work, like I said. Produced by James Cameron, who actually originally was going to direct it, but ended up giving it to Rodriguez to direct because he was too busy with the avatars and everything else. And this movie is just so amazing. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out, people. It's totally worth a watch. We need a sequel to this film, please. Let's get a sequel done for this film. Check out my review of it. It's a really great review and a great talk about the awesome film. But this comes with some great special features. You got Alita's World. Go deeper into Alita's universe with motion comics. You got From Magna to Screen. Discover the beloved story that inspired the movie. Evolution of Alita. Learn how Alita was brought to life. Motorball. Go inside Iron City's favorite sport. Scene deconstructions, and much more. So definitely looking forward to checking out all these awesome special features on this for this amazing film. Very happy to finally add this collection. I've been wanting to add this for so long. So glad I finally got it. Such a great film. Must have in your collection. The next film I picked up for the awesome Black Friday sale was an awesome Disney film that I've been waiting to get on Blu-ray for a very long time. I never found it for a good price. It was actually on a great deal for Black Friday. This is a classic. This is its 50th anniversary edition, and this movie is such a superb Disney film. Classic animation that they did back in the 60s, 1963 actually. So this film is actually 56 years old actually now. The 50th anniversary came out in 2013. But this is still a great film. Loved it. Great animation, great story, great storytelling of this story of a great amazing fairy tale classic type of film. And I just was so happy to finally add this to my collection and have it on Blu-ray. And then of course is the film's 50th anniversary of Sword and the Stone. Yeah, absolutely love this film. Such a great film. So superb and amazing. So well done by Walt Disney. He put a lot of great effort in this film. But this has got some great special features too. I mean, you got never before seen alternate opening where Wart meets Merlin. You got Music Magic, the Sherman Brothers, who I love seeing their documentaries, seeing them talk, because they were such an amazing duo. One of them, unfortunately, has passed away, but the other brother is still alive, and he's fun to watch and stuff in documentaries. Then you got Sing Along with the movie. You got a bonus short, A Night for a Day, which is a Goofy movie, I believe. And then you got a bonus short, Brave Little Tailor, and more. Which, Brave Little Tailor is such an awesome little short. If I'm correct, that's the one where Mickey has to fight the giant. And I absolutely love that short. It's such an amazing short. Oh my god. It's amazing! If you haven't seen that short, definitely check it out, people. It's worth watching. I believe it's on Disney Plus if you haven't. Disney Plus, awesome, by the way. But this has so many great special features. The digital restoration to it looks fantastic. Such a timeless classic. And just a really fun film. If you haven't seen this yet, people, definitely check it out. It's worth the watch. A great film to add to your collection, especially for your kids. Your kids should definitely check this out. Great film, great classic, movie knowledge, movie film, a must-have. Glad to finally have it in the collection. The next movie I picked up was another one that I've had on DVD for a long time, but haven't upgraded to Blu-ray because it's been always so expensive. And they finally had it for a great deal for Black Friday. And I think this is a really great kind of remake of a film that is a lot more based on the actual book versus the original that came out in 1971. And it also has the great and amazing Johnny Depp in this film. And then, of course, the film called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Oh, yeah. Absolutely thought this was a great Tim Burton film. So amazing, so fun. Great cast. Freddie Highmore was in this. And, such a great little cast of, actors and stuff like that. You had David Kelly in it. You had Helena Bonham Carter, Noah Taylor, Missy Pyle, James Fox, Deep Roy, Christopher Lee. Awesome music once again by the amazing Danny Elfman. Anna Sophia Robb was in it. Just such a fun film, and finally glad to have it on high definition because it's going to look superb in this, especially with all the bright colors that's in this film. But this actually comes with some interesting special features. It comes with in-movie experience, where Tim Burton takes you through the mouth-watering creative process that brought this elaborate production to the screen, all as you watch the movie, which will be really cool. Then you got commentary by Tim Burton. You got Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Chocolate Dreams, Different Faces, Different Flavors. You got Designer Chocolate, Under the Wrapper, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Sweet Sounds, Becoming an Oompa Loompa, How They Turned One Man into Hundreds of Orange Oompa Loompas. Then you get Attack of the Squirrels, a look at the train nut sorting squirrels of the film. Then you got Fantastic Mr. Doll, look into the life of Rhoda Adele. Then you got two pre-visualizations of Augustus Gloop dance and the Mike TV dance. Dolby True HD music only tracks showcasing Danny Elfman's score and songs. European club reel, and theatrical trailer. So this is going to be amazing to check out, all the cool special features and watch in a high def. Such a fun film. If you haven't seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory remake, great film, amazing remake. Not as good as the original, but still a great film. The next film I picked up is a great film that I definitely wanted to get on 4K because I thought the cover was a lot better. But at the same time, this film just is visually pre-made for 4K, I feel. And it's a great addition to the awesome Sony Marvel universe that, has brought to life this amazing Marvel character. And this fully CGI film, it was just so superb. Totally deserved the Best Picture Oscar for Best CGI Cartoon Film. And it's just a really amazing film. And that, of course, is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Oh, yeah. This movie was so awesome, so amazing. Saw it in theaters. Animation was superb. The music, the story was awesome. The whole concept of bringing in all these different characters that we hadn't seen in previous films, finally, it just was a really awesome film. And great to see all these different types of Spider-Mans, too. And this movie was just so superb. Glad to finally add this to the collection. I just been waiting to get this, for a good price. And I thought Sony and Marvel did a great job with putting this together and made such a fantastic film. Now, this comes with some awesome special features. So first off, you get an all-new mini-movie, Spider-Ham, Caught in a Ham, which will be hilarious. It also includes a tribute to Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, the Ultimate Comics cast, the Spider-Verse Superfan Easter Egg Challenge, lyric videos and filmmaker commentary. Then you also get alternate universe mode where you can discover alternate scenes, plot lines, characters, and more with filmmakers as your guide. We are Spider-Man, Spider-Verse: A New Dimension, and designing cinematic comic characters. So this has a lot of great special features. I'm so happy to finally add this collection. If you have not seen this film yet, people definitely check it out. It's such a great movie. And it's winner Academy Award of Best Animated Feature. It deserved it. It was so amazing. But once again, who won? Disney. Because Disney owns them. So it's so hilarious that, Disney keeps winning almost every year for animated. And I think that's just fantastic at the same time because they do put out such great films. And once again, they put out another great one. Great film. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out, people. Worth the watch. The next film that I picked up for Black Friday is an awesome film that came out in 1992. And that is based on a true story about the first female baseball league. And it has an all-star cast of Madonna, Tom Hanks, Gina Davis, Lori Petty, John Lovitz has a part in it. Just a really fun film. And this is for its 25th anniversary, too. And I finally picked it up, especially because I wanted the digital, but this one actually didn't come with its digital, which I was really pissed about. But at the same time, still, I'm glad I finally got the more updated one that has more special features and cool stuff. But at the same time, it's such a great film. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. And then, of course, the film is A League of Their Own. Oh, my God. Such a fantastic film. So well directed by Penny Marshall. This movie is just so superb, so well done, and just a really fun film. Lots of great one-liners, lots of great story. Gives us such a great inside, look into what, these women ended up becoming these female baseball players. That was unheard of back, during World War II. And, these ladies were just as hard-hitting and playing just like the regular, Major League Baseball. And it was amazing that they got so many years to do it. And, these awesome women should be remembered for how amazing they were. And this movie is such a fantastic film and really shows that. Some of the new special features that they included for this new release is Bentonville Baseball and the Enduring Legacy of A League of Their Own, an unforgettable visit to the annual softball game at the Bentonville Film Festival, featuring all new interviews with star Gina Davis and more. So that's a really awesome new special feature. Then you also get 15 deleted scenes, director and cast commentary, 9 memorable ending documentary featuring interviews with the cast and filmmakers, Madonna's The Used to Be My Playground music video, and theatrical trailer. So definitely, if you haven't seen A League of Their Own, definitely check it out, people. It's worth the watch. Amazing true story. The next film I picked up for Black Friday is an awesome, amazing film that came out in 1999 that I haven't seen actually in many years, but was very happy to finally get to see it again recently because I hadn't watched it in so long. And still such a superb film. Aged beautifully. The 4K transfer is amazing. And I'm so happy to finally get this on 4K because I didn't even have this on Blu-ray or DVD. And I for such a great deal, I thought it would be cheaper buying them this way versus just the whole pack because the whole pack is still like $90. This was only $7.97 for the first film in this awesome trilogy. And this film is just so amazing and so well done, superbly done. Huge, amazing cast between Carrie-Anne Moss, Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne, directed by the Wachowskis. This movie is so superb. And that's the 4K edition of The Matrix! Oh, yeah! Love this film. Such an amazing film. Love this cover and look. Looks so amazing. You got some great special features. And there are special features on the 4K on this. You get written introduction by the Wachowskis. You got Philosopher's Commentary by Dr. Cornel West and Ken Wilber. Critics Commentary by Todd McCarthy, John Powers, and Dave Thompson. Cast and crew commentary by Carrie M. Mouse, Zach Strandberg, John Gaeta. Composer commentary by Don Davis, a music-only track. Plus over 3 hours of exciting bonus content included on the Blu-ray, which includes The Matrix Revisited, Behind the Matrix, Following the Right Rabbit, and more. So this is such an amazing film. If you haven't seen The Matrixes, definitely check down, people. One of the best trilogies out there, done by the Wachowskis. This is such a superb film, so well put out by Warner Brothers, and so happy to finally have this on 4K. Definitely worth the price. It was such a great deal. Definitely something I wanted to add to the collection for a long time now, and very happy that I finally have it on 4K. The next film I picked up was an awesome film that is produced by James Gunn and written by his two brothers and directed by a gentleman that I hadn't heard of before, David Yarovowski. But he really brought to life this great, awesome anti-superhero film that basically shows you if Superman came to Earth and was evil. And this movie just rocked. And both me and my girlfriend were like, oh my god, this movie is really fantastic. And they did an amazing job. Graphics were really good and just a really superb film. And then, of course, there's a film called Brightburn. Oh yeah, $6 on Black Friday, people. Such worth the deal. Amazing film, really fun, really awesome. It was really well done. Just a really visionary film. A great concept on if Superman was evil and that, you know, the Kryptonians actually sent them, basically, you know, to Earth to actually take over Earth, basically, instead of, you know, the original Superman plot. And that was just a really cool kind of key take and different take on the Superman story. And I thought they did a superb job with this film. Really great job by Sony. They really put out another great film. Sony does an awesome job with their films, and this is another great hit by them. If you haven't seen Brightburn, definitely check it out, people. It's worth the watch. Really great film and a great addition to your collection. Another great item I picked up for Black Friday is a great TV series, and the eighth volume or 8th season in this awesome series that has made FX such a great name. And that, of course, is the awesome TV show called American Horror Story episode or season Apocalypse. Oh yeah. Oh my god, this was such a great crossover season. You had, you know, basically Murder House and Coven come together for one whole season, and it was just really awesome and really well done. Basically, the Antichrist and all that kind of cool stuff came to life. You had the great introduction of the great Cody Fern, who I think was amazing in this season and in 1984. This is just a really fun season, and it was really great to see kind of, you know, those two seasons kind of get finally a finishing block to their stories. And I thought this was just really awesome. We wanted to add this to our collection because we own all of them, and it was only on sale for $10 for Black Friday, which was really awesome. So I picked it up, and now it's added to the collection, and we're all up to date on current seasons until 1984 comes out. So very happy to have this and add this to our American Horror Story collection. Great. If you haven't seen this season, definitely check out, people. Worth the watch. All right, people. So coming in second to last of my Black Friday sale is an awesome film that just came out this past May that was a great live-action retelling of an amazing 1992 animated classic. And I was really, you know, on the fence about this, especially because who they picked to play a certain character in the film. And I wasn't too sure if he was going to do a good job, and he ended up doing pretty decent. And I thought that this was so beautifully directed by Guy Ritchie, who brought to life and gave this a great film. And that, of course, is the live-action adaptation of Aladdin. Oh yeah, absolutely loved Aladdin. I thought it was really fantastic. I was really surprised at how well it was and how great of a job Will Smith did as the genie. I wasn't too sure because I love Robin Williams. He is always going to be Genie to me. And Will Smith actually did a really decent job and, you know, made it his own versus trying to copy Robin Williams. And I thought that was really fantastic and fun. And I thought everyone in it was really fun. The kid that played, you know, Aladdin did a decent job. The girl that played Jasmine, she was gorgeous and she did a really great job. I love that Padrad Samimi or Smith or something like that was in it as kind of Jasmine's kind of friend. You had Abu, you had Raja. I mean, you had all these great characters that just did a really fantastic job and made a film really fun. And I decided to go with just the classic Blu-ray because I feel that how, you know, CGI this film is, that is isn't, necessary for 4K, so I ended up going with Blu-ray instead because I thought it's still going to look really fantastic because it's such great and new technology. But this comes with some great special features. You got deleted scenes, bloopers, which will be fun, deleted song Desert Moon, behind the scenes look at the magic of Aladdin, and much more. So another knockout by Disney. They did a fantastic job. Another great live action, reimagining, readaptation basically, and giving us a great film. If you haven't seen Aladdin yet, definitely give it a try, people. Guy Ritchie kicked butt with this film. So to finish off my Black Friday special here and films that I picked up, the last film I'm going to be talking about is a classic that came out back in 1996 and just recently got released on Mill Creek Blu-ray. And it actually comes with a digital too as well. But this has such a great cast of young and upcoming actors at the time, and an amazing wrestler who I absolutely loved in other movies that he's been in, such as Mr. Nanny, Suburban Commando, and stuff like that. And I actually had never seen this. I couldn't believe how cheap it was for Black Friday. I definitely wanted to check out for that price and see if it's any good, because I absolutely love the films from the 90s that he already did. So this definitely is going to be interesting to check out, but it's got a great cast. You got Mila Kunis in it. You got Ron Howard's brother in it. Kurt Howard, or Ken Howard. And just, you got amazing wrestler Mr. Hulk Hogan in it too as well. And then, of course, the film called Santa with Muscles. Oh my god, the name alone just makes you want to watch it because it's like so silly sounding and funny. And this doesn't come with special features, but still, it looks really funny, looks fun. It looks like the classic, like, kind of Suburban Commando type of Mr. Nanny type of film. And basically, like, it's like almost like a Scrooge type of version, because Hulk Hogan plays this guy that's big into health, but he's like so concentrated on being a billionaire that he, is evil to people, and kind of like that kind of story where, takes the person, kind of like the Grinch or Scrooge, makes them from this evil person into a really nice person. So this can be interesting to check out. Definitely looking forward to watching it. Should be fun and hilarious, and very glad to add this to my collection and check it out. So that's it for this Black video haul, folks. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Also, thank you for subscribing. And if this is your first time here, or if you've been here before and haven't hit that subscribe button, what I gotta do, ask Hulk Hogan to ask you politely to hit that subscribe button? Come on, people. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss this video or any awesome videos I put. And always keep your eyes out for any older new videos you might not have seen mine yet. And as always, people, check out the awesome Horror Pack, which is a great subscription service where you get 4 Blu-rays or DVDs right to your door every month of awesome horror, pleasure and awesome films. It can be anything from an Arrow video to a Vinegar Syndrome to, anything cool. It's newer stuff, older stuff, lots of great stuff. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and check out that link down below. And also, I just recently put up a new video, an unboxing of the recent Horror Pack, so definitely check that out too. As always, people, catch you in the next one.